Well, hello, everybody. We are live now.
Greetings, salutations.
And let's see if I can get a picture up here for you.
There's the Blue Lobster is on there. Hey,
There we are. There we are. There we are.
Howdy, all.
400 episodes. Who could have imagined that we'd still be doing this?
No kidding.
I'm thankful to still be alive. Hello, John Dowdy. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Cliff, I was going to wear my tuxedo tonight because it's special. It's very special. Brian, you're on YouTube.
We have some friends from St. Augustine in the audience tonight. Our good buddy Brian, and he didn't bring his barber tools, so I will be getting no haircuts today, and that's okay.
Central Florida on the nature coast there. There you go. Hey,
Dave, how are you, buddy? How are you, David?
Jay's on. Oh, hey, Joe Bowers.
Joe Bowers. David Jones. Hey, buddy.
David Jones is on. Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to let Tom kick it off and see what he's doing.
I'm going to do a little John Prine. This might be a John Prine you have not heard. This one's called Same Thing Happened to Me. Moonlight shining on the back of my hand. Cat fight rattling the garbage can. Looks like something chased you up a tree. Same thing happened to me. Wild wind blowing down the back of my shirt. Old man sitting on a bench in the dirt. Seems that another ship has sailed out to sea. Same thing happened to me. Shoes shine, someone's got to tell you the news. A fine line separates the boy from the blues. Looks like you could use some company. Same thing happened to me. Running just as fast as you can. Someone take a hold of my hand. Looks like something chased you up a tree. Same thing happened to me. You know the same thing happened to me. John Prine.
Same thing. All right.
I
was having too much fun. I wasn't thinking about what I should be doing next. Well, before we go any further, I want to take a minute to thank the folks that have been supporting the show, and I mean everybody that tunes in, and those of you that have been chipping, and everybody. We really appreciate you being here, and we appreciate that you've been sharing with your friends. Our viewership is growing, and it's showing some promise for my golden years.
I'm telling you, we got to get Martha White to be a sponsor.
We need to bring back Tennessee Ernie Ford.
That's right.
Oh, well. Let's do this. We haven't done this song in a long time. Our version of Jerry Garcia's version of, no, actually our version of Lyle Lovett's version of Jerry Garcia's version of this song. For all you deadheads out there. I lit out of Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. I didn't get to sleep last night till the morning came around. I set out a running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I ran down to the level and he loaned me 20 bills. I spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. I set out a running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. He took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. I set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne Marie, she's my heart's delight. The second one is prayers and bed, the devil's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. I got a wife in Chino and one in Cherokee. The first one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. I set out a running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne Marie, she's my heart's delight. The second one is prayers and bait, the sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. I got a wife in Chino and one in Cherokee. The first one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. I set out a running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. Some Grateful Dead. All right, who we got here? I see Uncle Pete's there. Glenn Ward?
Eddie,
Cliff?
is that Eddie Dicker? Is that someone?
Yes, Eddie's been on, I think, a couple weeks, the past couple weeks anyway. And Brother Jay?
I'm going to do this in here. We're going to do this in here because we can.
We are.
We are.
Tell me what I'm doing.
You'll know it. Our good buddy John Anderson. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold, and leave their empty home. Way down south in the Everglades, the black water rolls and the sawgrass sway. The eagles fly and the otters play, the land of the Seminole.
Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long-lost friend, oh, I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the land of the Seminole, the alligators in the guard.
Progress came and took its toll, all in the name of flood control. They made their plans and they drained the land, and the glades are going dry. The last time I walked in the swamp, stood upon a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry.
Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Calling to you like a long-lost friend, oh, I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligators in the guard. John Anderson, gosh, good song, good song.
John Anderson.
All right, I see someone coming down the stairs here. I see the light came on. All right. Tom Lawson, that's a new name for me, I think.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Hey, I think we ought to do a little train music. Seems like we got some trained people in the crowd here. There's gosh, so many songs have trains in them. It's like, it's amazing. There's a song that I like though that's about trains. It's from Tom T. Hall, and it's called Train Songs. How about that?
One of my favorites.
Well, I was working in a honky-tonk, I was a-picking my guitar. I saw an old man drinking beer, he was leaning on the bar. Well, he staggered sideways to the stage, motioned with the wink. Said, you sing a song for me and I'll buy you a drink. Well, I asked what kind of song he liked, he studied for a while. Said, just sing a train song, and he broke out in a smile. I don't want to hear no cheating songs, standing in the rain song. Nothing to remind me of the girl I left behind me. I want to go where she can't find me. I want to hear some good old time here, rolling, smoking, whistle blowing. Really don't care where they're going. Train songs. Well, he said, I am a traveling man, I don't hang around too long. I done time on the highways, but I love a railroad song. So I started singing train songs fast as I could go. Johnny Cash and Jimmy Rogers and some Bill Monroe. Well, I had them screaming through the night, rolling around the bend. I guess you had to be there just to see that old man grin. I don't want to hear no cheating song, and ain't in the rain song, nothing to remind me of the girl I left behind me. I want to go where she can't find me. I want to hear some good old time and rolling, smoking, whistle blowing. Really don't care where they're going. Train songs. Play, buddy. When I got through, he clapped his hands and he slowly walked away. Eased out to the front door and he turned a smiling way. Well, I never got that drink he promised. He sure had some nerve. I sang him a train song and he threw me a curve. Well, I'm still singing train songs. He ain't been back at all. He just vanished, leaving me with these words I still recall. I don't want to hear no cheating songs, standing in the rain songs, nothing to remind me of the girl I left behind me. I want to go where she can't find me. I want to hear some good old time here, rolling, smoking, whistle blowing. Really don't care where they're going. Train songs. Want to hear some train songs. Want to hear some train songs. Oh, my goodness. Tom T. Hall.
I'm gonna do one of my songs. This is a true story. My songs are mostly story songs. This is used to be on Sunday afternoon. Buddy me used to go down to the creek there by the house and catch some brim and catfish and whatnot. This is Georgia's request, one of her requests for tonight. This song is called Down by the Creek.
Catfish are calling me down at the creek. Man, what you talking about? You know catfish can't speak, but they're calling me. Yeah, they're calling me down at the creek. You can say what you want now about climbing to the top. All I gotta worry about is if my bomber pops. Yeah, they're calling me. Yeah, they're calling me down at the creek. Well, Sally Ann Parker said she wanted to come along. Said she could bait her own hook. Just leave her alone, but she was talking to me. That girl was talking to me down by the creek. My pal Bobby at boat ride, he brought his old dog Blue. Every time we caught a fish, old Blue ball 1-2, that dog was barking at me. Yeah, he was talking to me down by the creek. This easy lifestyle, but it ain't for everyone. I know some city boys wouldn't think it was any fun. Sitting in the shade, cool of the tree, drinking some beers and catching some fish, doing as we please down by the creek. Down by the creek. I like when it seems so hard at times. You're caught up in the race. Why don't you come spend the day with me? We'll slow down your pace. Come on and walk with me. Come on and talk with me. Down by the creek. No time isn't wasting. The sun's getting high. We better get going now, for the whole day slips by. Come on and walk with me. Come on and talk with me. Down by the creek. This easy lifestyle, but it ain't for everyone. I know some city boys wouldn't think it was any fun. Sit in the shade, the cool of the tree, drinking some beers and catching some fish and doing as we please down by the creek. Down by the creek. Down by the creek. Yes, we did catch some catfish. We'd eat them too.
A lot of jazz notes in that song. Haven't done that one in a while, Jay. I guess we can do that. Have a friend who lives over in Greenville, Spartanburg, whatever that area is over there in South Carolina. Billy Joe Dalton, songwriter and all-around good guy. And this is one of his songs. We're heading down to the old crossroads. Will the devil come and take my soul? Lord, I hear that whistle blow. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. A woman left me on the midnight train. Lord, I tried, couldn't make her stay. My tears burn and they fall like rain. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill moaning low upon the hill? Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight, scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome, lonesome as a man can be. Lonesome as a man can be. When no relief's coming with the dawn, I don't believe I can carry on. I feel so bad since my baby's gone. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Give me whiskey for my pain, send an angel to help me pray, and lay me down in a shallow grave. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill moaning low upon the hill? Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight, I scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome, lonesome as a man can be. Lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill moaning low up on the hill? Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I cuss myself in the pale moonlight. I scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome, lonesome as a man can be. Lonesome as a man can be. Oh, so lonesome as a man can be. Billy Dalton. Hey, Terry Linder, West Coast is here. Well, we had John Dowdy too. I miss John. Yes, John's west. Terry is too. Terry's south, John's north.
Where's she? She in LA or something?
She's, I think, somewhere down there, not lower Alabama. I'm not sure. Somewhere in California there.
Terry, where are you, by gosh? Let us know
Where are you, Terry?
I wanna know
Tell
where
us.
you are.
We want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know. I'm going to do another train song, Paul.
Yeah. What you got?
This song called Boxcars.
Ooh, whoa.
Well, I gave all my money to the banker this month. I got no more money to spend. She smiled when she saw me coming through that door. When I left, she said, come back again. Well, I watched them lonesome boxcar wheels turning down the tracks out of town. It's on that lonesome railroad track, gonna lay my burden down. I was raised on a farm the first years of my life. Life was pretty good, they said. I'll probably live to be some ripe old age if death will just stay out of my way. Well, this world can take my money and time, but it sure can't take my soul. I'm going down to the railroad tracks and watch some lonesome boxcars roll. There's some big old Buicks down at the Baptist church, Cadillacs at the Church of Christ. I parked my Camel by an old haystack. I'll be looking for the needle all night. Well, there ain't gonna be no radio tires turning down the streets of gold. I'm going down to the railroad tracks and watch some lonesome boxcars roll. If you've ever heard the whistle of a fast freight train beating out a beautiful tune, if you've ever seen the cold blue railroad tracks shining by the light of the moon, if you've ever felt a locomotive shake that ground, I know you don't have to be told. Well, I'm going down to the railroad tracks and watch some lonesome boxcars roll. Yeah, I'm going down to the railroad tracks to watch some lonesome boxcars roll. Yeah, I'm going down to the railroad tracks to watch some lonesome boxcars
road.
Wow, where'd that come from?
Butch Hancock.
Butch Hancock.
I think that's who wrote
Is he
that
famous?
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's a good song. Gosh.
That's a good song, isn't it?
I've been thinking about all the times you told me you're so full of doubt. You just didn't need you. You keep on calling back for more, so I keep on trying to get home to you. Now I've been drinking now just a little too much, and I don't know how I can get in touch with you. Now there's only one thing for me to do, and it's to keep on trying to get home to you. And I feel so satisfied when I look in your eyes and I can't see you smile. So true, so I'll keep on trying. I'm through with lying. I want to get to know with you. I've been thinking about all the times you held me. You never did shout. The flow of energy was so fine. Now I think I'll lay it on the line, and I'll keep on trying to get on to you. Some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. We're working on it.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Paul and I, we play a fair amount down in Helen, Georgia. Which
We
is
do not play, we perform.
We perform. That's right. We do perform down there. We actually, well, you know, we talk about that a lot of times. A lot of guys can play, but performing and entertaining, that's something altogether different, and that's what we try to do. But a couple of the places that we work are brew pubs, and so when Paul starts his show down there at 11 o'clock, I start mine at noon.
Yep.
And the touristas who come into Helen to hang out for the week or weekend, they start drinking beer about 11 o'clock.
They do. They started, you know, they used to not serve before noon. No, actually, when I first started playing there, it was 1 o'clock.
Is that right?
Then it moved to noon, and now it's 11.
Right.
So
11
yeah,
o'clock. Yes, sir.
because of the Bloody Marys. That is a breakfast item.
That's a breakfast drink. That's right. Anyway, this song is always appropriate down in Helen because it's always 5 o'clock there. Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett said this. Sun is hot and that old clock is sinking slow, and so am I. The workday passes just like molasses in the wintertime, but it's July. Getting paid by the hour and older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I'd like to call him something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30. I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay, but that's alright. Ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. The phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. Pour me something cold and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, I could pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, be back at work before 2. And at a moment like this, can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do?
Funny you should ask.
He'd say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Is it 5 o'clock out there in Portland, in Seattle?
Well, I don't know. What time is it out there by you, John?
It's 8 o'clock here, so that must be about 5 o'clock.
Maybe,
out there,
maybe, maybe.
3 hours, aren't they 3 hours behind?
Something like that, yeah. Let's do this. I haven't done this in a while. Little John Denver. Almost heaven, West Virginia. The Blue Ridge Mountains, the Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the sky, younger than the moonlight, teardrops in my eyes, country road. Take me home to a place that I belong to, West Virginia, my mountain mama. Take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, a miner's lady, a stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the skies, misty taste the moonshine, teardrop in my eyes, country road. Take me home to a place that I belong, back to West Virginia, my mountain mama. Take me home, country road. Country road, take me home to a place that I belong, back to West Virginia, my mountain mama. Take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to a place that I belong, back to West Virginia, and my mountain mama, take me home, country road, won't you take me home, country road. Little John Denver, thank you much.
Great song.
You're singing along, Glenn. That's good. I like that. Nice recovery. Thank you, Dave. You know, the lyrics get harder and harder to remember every day. I don't know why, but
No, that's just how it is.
it's just the way it is. It's
And what's weird about it is, so I was doing we did a show at the Peacock. Pat Liston, I did a show at the Peacock on what day was that? Saturday night, Jordan? Saturday night. And Pat did one of his songs. I did one of my songs, and then we ended the show with "Will the Circle Be Unbroken." Everybody got up. All the other performers got up on stage and
oh,
sang
cool,
along.
cool,
It was very cool. But we started off my song, and I couldn't remember the first word. So I had to go around a couple of times. Nobody knew it but me. But I was sitting there going, oh, I wish I had my iPad with me. But because I did it the other night, I'm going to do it again right now.
all right,
This song is called From the Mountains to the City.
Oh,
It's a moonshine song, and it's about running moonshine down 441, which they did during Prohibition. We used to make it up here in the mountains, and then they'd run it down 441 down to Atlanta. And that's what this song is about. It's called,
when I moved here, they told me just go to Shooting Creek. You can find everything you need.
Oh, yeah.
But I found out that Tusquitty's even worse.
right. The song is in D, Paul, and it goes like this. Oops, that's one. There it is. I got a 65 Chevy, she's big block head. She holds her curves like Mario Andretti. I drive her through the hills down late at night. Got a load for the boys down Atlanta way. I gotta get it loaded for the break of day, so I can get back to the mountains that I call home. I'm running lightning fast. Every run might be my last. Boys downtown got a big thirst for my brew. We make it up here out of apples and corn we grew. Cause the boys downtown got a big thirst for my brew. It's as clear as the air on a mountain morning. Gotta get up slow for the dew to fall. And every drop shines like a diamond jewel. Some folks call it the devil's brew. Others swing an ass, say, well, I'll take 2 gallons of that good old Mountain Dew. I'm running lightning fast. Every run might be my last. The boys downtown got a big thirst for my brew. We made it up here out of apples and corn we grew. Cause the boys downtown got a big thirst for my brew. Well, everything's loaded, gonna start my run. I'm running about 100 down 441. That's when I see them blue lights on my tail. That state band's coming up mighty fast. This run might just be my last. That's when I kick old blue into overdrive. I'm running lightning fast. Every run might be my last. The boys downtown got a big thirst for my brew. We up here, out of apples and corn we grew. 'Cause the boys downtown got a big thirst. You know the boys downtown got a big thirst. Yeah, the boys downtown got a big thirst for my brew.
Wow. Where'd that one come from?
That's one of mine.
No,
I'm not quite sure.
you always
I
have these
wrote that-
songs you never tell me about.
I wrote that a few years ago because of Rob Tiger.
No
Rob-
need to explain.
Well, Rob has a really good, a famous moonshine song. It's a good song. It really is a good song.
Is that the one where you go up to Smack Ass Gap and can see the crack
I
of
think
dawn?
that's it. I think
My
that's the
wife
one.
doesn't like that song.
That's it. Everybody likes it. But I'll tell you what happened is somebody was talking about Rob's moonshine song, Rob's moonshine song. I said, yeah, right, moonshine song. I said, hell, I can write a moonshine song. And so I did. I wrote that one. And it turned out okay, I think. What's that?
Yes,
It is
that's
on
a,
the new CD. That's right. We haven't quite got the new CD done quite yet.
the man is a mystery. he's got, not only is he tall, but he has,
Well, you know, words to me are a plaything.
wow.
That's what my English teacher told me.
A little song about coal miners. Both my grandfathers were coal miners, and both of them died before I got really to know them. He came down from old Virginia, a simple man with a simple plan. He took the land that the army gave him, made a living with his own two hands, a saddle mule and a double shovel, cut the ground to make things grow. Took the rain that the clouds had give him, one cop in his halfway home. A camp meeting on a Sunday morning, sitting my mama on the front row pew. She caught his heart, and 6 weeks later they both stood up and said I do. Grandpa's plan, there's no secret to live and make the most what the good Lord's given, 'cause it's the gold that you hold in your heart and not your hand. Well, that was Grandpa's plan. Sometimes I think about him whenever times are getting tough. Nowadays the world turns faster, but that old man, he knew enough to show me how to walk my own path. Find a step that fits my stride. Step out where your heart will lead you. Step up to the true and tried. It ain't never been about the money. It ain't never been about the fame. It's about a place and family. It's about a man's good name. Grandpa's plan, there's no secret to live and make the most what the good Lord's given, 'cause it's the gold that you hold in your heart and not your hand. Well, that was Grandpa's plan. Oh, it's the gold that you hold in your heart and not your hand. Well, that was Grandpa's plan. And that was a classic example of how you think about one song and you end up singing a different one.
I've never done that. I do it all the time. I start out doing A Pirate Looks at 40, and I wind up doing Come Monday.
What are we missing there, Luann?
Belgium is listening. All right. That's our buddy. That's our buddy David. Tech Brigade. Belgium is on the air tonight. All right.
All right, all right.
We have friends from Belgium. Our good friend Christy Mangum is from Belgium. And our good friend Ilka Lander is also from Belgium. I don't know if you knew that or not. We found that out.
I did not know.
I thought she was Swedish, but she's not. She's from Belgium. I'm gonna do one from Crazy Heart. This is one of George's favorite movies. Song sung by Jeff Bridges called "Falling and Flying." Going where I shouldn't go, seeing who I shouldn't see, doing what I shouldn't do, being what I shouldn't be. A little voice told me it's all wrong, another voice told me it's all right. I used to think that I was strong, but lately I just lost the time. It's funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. It's funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. Got tired of being good, started missing that old feeling free. Stopped acting like I thought I should, just went on back to being me. Never meant to hurt no one, just had to have my way. There's such a thing as too much fun, this must be the price to pay. It's funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. It's funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. You never see it coming till it's gone. All happens for a reason, even when it's wrong. Especially when it's wrong. It's funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. It's funny how falling feels like flying for a little while. I was going where I shouldn't go, seeing who I shouldn't see, doing what I shouldn't do, being who I shouldn't be.
That's a good song.
Bad Blake from
That is a
Crazy
good
Heart.
song. That is a good song.
Well, thank you, John. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna do a little John Prine song. This song made Bonnie Raitt famous. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man's another, a child that's grown old. If dreams were like thunder and lightning was desire, this whole house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Well, give me just one thing that I can hold on to. You believe in this living, it's a hard way to go. When I was younger, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, was just a free rambling man. Hey, but that was a long time. And now no matter how I try, the years, they just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Well, give me just one thing that I can hold on to. You believe in this living, it's a hard way to go. Well, there's flies in the kitchen. I can hear 'em in there buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How in the hell can a person go to work every morning, come home in the evening, ain't got nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. You got to give me that one thing that I can hold on to. You believe in this living, it's a hard way to go. You believe in this living, it's a hard way to go. John Prime. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. You like the sleeveless shirt? It was warm today. I spent too much time out in the sun actually yesterday.
He had to muscle up to cut that meat we had for dinner.
No, yesterday I moved one of my vegetable beds, and it involved digging up one of the old ones, moving it about 30 feet away, and digging all the dirt out that was there and moving it 30 more feet. And by the time I came in at 2 o'clock, I was quite.
I'm glad you're just telling us about it and didn't invite me over to help you. I would have come to help you, but
I wouldn't have invited you unless you brought the tractor.
well, the tractor wouldn't start. My battery's dead. I got to get a new battery, I guess. I want to do a song from one of our favorite movies. This is one back in the day that. Before there was Jean-Claude Van Damme and all them other kicking guys, them guys that do
Who
all
was
that
he?
Kicking. Who's Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Do I know him?
Well, yeah, he's a famous actor. He's a karate man.
Okay. Yeah.
He's like Chuck Norris. He's a
Oh,
karate
okay.
man. Like Chuck
Okay.
Norris.
Oh, a karate man.
But
Okay.
the original karate man was Billy Jack. And this is a song from that movie from Billy Jack. The song is called 110 Soldier. Listen, people, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on the mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure hidden deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat your friend. Do it in the name of justice, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets broken on that judgment day. On the bloody morning after 110 soldier rides away. Oh, the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for their buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came the answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the riches of the mountain, all the treasure buried there. Now the valley cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Now they stood before the treasure on the mountain, dark and red. Turn the stone and look beneath it. Peace on earth is all it said. Go ahead and hurt your neighbor, go ahead and cheat your friends. Do it in the name of justice, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing on that judgment day, on the bloody morning after 110 soldier rides away.
That's a good song.
Okay, Glenn, we'll get that one on right after this next song. Be glad to.
What are we doing?
Well, he wants to hear Lee Cruz's song.
Oh. Well, we can't stop that one. An old Tom Paxson song. It's a lesson too late for the learning. Made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reasons aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As we walk on, my thoughts are a-trembling, round and round, round and round. Underneath our feet, the subways are rumbling. On the ground, on the ground. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Oh, you know that was the last thing on my mind.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
getting
sir.
back.
Patrick Wright.
My old folk roots.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glenn, I'm gonna stroll back up to Tom Lawson there. You know, the Bonnie Raitt covered or did the song, and everybody thought it was her song, but it was a John Prine.
That's right.
It was a
That's
John
right.
Prine
That
song.
was John Prine. That's right.
This one is also a John Prine song. It's always requested, and I've worked it up our buddy Lee Cruz, old game warden from Florida.
I don't want to talk dirty.
Brings us magic, some magic potion every once in a while. It looks a lot like moonshine, but it's got a peach in it. This song is called "Let's Talk Dirty in Hawaiian." Well, I packed my bags, bought myself a ticket. Land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee. Hello, Waikiki. I just stepped down from the airplane when I heard her say, "Waka waka nuka lika, waka waka nuka lika, would you like a lay?" So let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear. Kikapuka maka wawahini. The words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. What the heck a mooka mooka dear? Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. There's a ukulele Honolulu sunset listen to the grass skirts sway, drinking rum from the pineapple out on Honolulu Bay. The steel guitars are playing while she's talking with her hands. Gimme, oka-doka, make a wish, I wanna polka, words I understand. So let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kikapuka maka wawahini, the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Well, I bought a lot of junker with my moolah. I sent it to the folks back home. Never had a chance to dance a hula. I guess I should have known. Start talking to the sweet wahine. You're walking in the pale moonlight. Oka naka wada seka naka waka sis moon baka. Hope I said that right. So let's talk dirty in Hawaii. Whisper in my ear. Kikapuka maka wawahine. The words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. What the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii and say the words I long to hear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii and say the words I long to hear. Aloha.
Whoa! I don't know how you remember all the gibberish.
That's a fun song.
Maybe you don't.
Well, I don't. I'm gonna tell you, there's that one line, the last line, the words. I still don't know if I got it right. Or the one I hope I got it out. It's close enough, though. John's looking down and smiling at us.
I'm sorry, E.
I got you.
I'm gonna take a freight train, or down at the station. I don't care where it goes. Gonna ride me a southbound, all the way to Georgia now, and jump out, and nobody's gonna know. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, who she been doing to me? I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside and die. That lady, she was a mean old woman, Lord, never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, who she been doing to me? I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall, gonna crawl inside and die. Yeah, that lady, she was a mean old woman, Lord, and never told me goodbye. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Can't you see? Lord, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me? Oh, sorry. Who is that? Who is that?
That's
Marshall Tucker.
Marshall Tucker.
Yeah, okay. Gosh.
The Marshall Tucker Band.
Not even can I remember the song, but I can't even remember who wrote it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be one we haven't done in a while.
What was that?
My mama loved Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Oh!
She loved him.
I know what it is.
And I used to, for years, I thought the song was written by Tennessee Ernie Ford.
You old
but it
little
was
pea
not.
picker, you.
It was written by Merle Travis. About a steel driving man. Some people say a man's made out of mud, but a good man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bones, and a mind that's weak, and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Yeah, I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. Loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the strong boss said, with the bless of my soul, you load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Yeah, I owe my soul to the company store. Now if you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't and a lot of men died. One fist is iron, the other one's steel, and if the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Yeah, I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning and it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble was my middle name. I was raised out on the canebrake by an old mountain lion. Ain't no hard-hearted woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Yeah, I owe my soul to the company store. Yeah, I owe my soul to the company store. Now, Tennessee Ernie was sponsored by Martha White, if you remember.
Oh, that's a great song. That is a great song. Well, I don't know what number 9 coal is. I know I bought stone for my driveway in my garage when I built it. And some of the stone was number 57, and that was pretty small.
88 pea gravel.
I don't know what the big stuff was that I bought. That might have been number 9. I'm not sure. It was pretty big. Hurricane, huh, Joe? Okay. You ready? This song is from the band The Heathens. When I first heard it, I thought my kids had written the song. 30 miles from the Gulf Stream, you can hear that south wind moan. The bridges get lower, the shrimp boat's coming home. But that old man down in the quarter slowly turns his head. He takes a sip from his whiskey bottle, and this is what he said. I was born in the rain on the Poncha train underneath the Louisiana moon. I don't mind the strain of a hurricane. They come around every June. In a high black water, she's the devil's daughter. She's dark, she's cold, she's mean. But nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. Man come down from Chicago, he's gonna set that levee right. Said she need be about 3 feet taller or it won't last the night. But that old man down in the quarter says, don't you listen to that boy. That water be down by the morning, and he'll be back to Illinois. I was born in the rain on the Poncha train underneath the Louisiana moon. I don't mind the strain of a hurricane. They come around every June. Oh, the high black water, she's a devil's daughter. She's dark, she's cold, she's mean. But nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. "30 miles from the Gulf Stream, you can hear that south wind moan. The bridge is getting lower, the shrimp boat's coming home. But that old man down in the quarter slowly turns his head. He takes a sip from his whiskey bottle, and this is what he said. What he said. I was born in the rain on the Poncha train underneath the Louisiana moon. I don't mind the strain of a hurricane. They come around every June. In a high black water, she's a devil's daughter. She's dark, she's cold, she's mean. But nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. No, nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. "30 miles from the Gulf Stream, you can hear that south wind moan." The band of Heathens.
Not gnarly fingers.
No, you guys do it a little more.
We're not a band of heathens.
The Gnarlies do it more like the original, I think.
We do, although Levon Helm covered it.
Yeah, I know.
Back in the '80s,
Yeah.
and did a great job with it.
Luann, thank you for tuning in today. We really do appreciate it. House of the Rolling Sun. Okay. I'm confused, Jay.
The Stones. He wants some Stones. Your brother wants Stones. Is that right?
Stones.
He's always wanting something, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he's a good kid, though.
Well, let's do this one here.
Which one you doing? I think I know what it is.
Childhood living is easy to do. Things that you wanted, I bought them for you. faceless lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hand. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. I watched you suffer a dull aching pain. Now you decided to show me the same. No sweeping excess or off stage line make me feel bitter or treat you unkind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. I know I've drained you. I sinned and lied. I have my freedom, but I don't have much time. Faith has been broken, tears must be cried. Let's do some living after we die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, we'll ride them someday.
That's a good song. You do that good. I like
The
that.
Rolling Uglies.
I like that. I like that. I like that. You do a good job on that song.
Thank you. I like that song too. It's a good one.
I don't know. I think we ought to do a little Steve Goodman. In the key of C. A train song. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields. Passing trains that have no name, Freight yards full of old black men in the graveyards of the rusted automobile. Good morning, America, how are you? Oh, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. A penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle, and feel them wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of pullmen porters and the sons of engineers ride their fathers' magic carpets made of steel. And mothers with their babes asleep, they're rocking to that gentle beat, and the rhythm of the reels is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Oh, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans. We're trading cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through that Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. Oh, but all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will play his refrain. This train's got to disappear and we'll blues. Good night, America, how are you? Oh, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles when the day is done. Gone 500 miles when the day is done. Little Steve Goodman for you. Everybody thinks that's Arlo, but that's not his song. All right.
Steve Goodman collaborated with everybody.
Oh, he worked with John Prine.
John
And
Prine.
you know, if you look at Steve Goodman, he was like, you wouldn't think that he was who he was.
No.
No, I mean, he looked like an accountant or something.
Exactly.
I'm sorry if any of you accountants out there would take offense with that, but I mean, y'all don't look like songwriters. You know what? We are up against the end here.
Well, let's do a fun one, will you?
What do you want to do?
Let's do another John Prine. We did a couple of John Prines tonight. Let's do Paradise. Just one.
Let's do Paradise. All right, good.
We feel like we've been living in paradise because it's been in the low to mid 50s at night and high.
Gosh,
80s.
I'll tell you what. You know, August was a great surprise. I mean, after July was
mucky.
miserable, and then all of a sudden August, which is the dog days, right?
Yeah.
What happened? I think the climate is changing, but I think it's kind of shifting. Like everything's moving back a month.
We got leaves falling over at our house.
We
You
do
got
too.
leaves falling
My
here.
maple
Right.
tree's leaves are falling. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
I'm not doing an advertisement for you leaf lookers, but well, we do this one for you, Jay, and for everybody out there. Appreciate y'all tuning in. When I was a child, my family would travel, and to western Kentucky where my parents were born. A backwards old town there that's often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn.
Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Audrey Hill, where the air smell like snakes and we shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
When the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. They dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. They wrote it all down to the progress of man.
Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let them float right on up to the Rochester Dam. Well, I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. They hauled it away. They hauled it away. John Prine. Tom Edwards right over here.
Dr. Paul right here.
My good buddy. I want to thank him for being here. We have
400 shows, buddy. I
400.
haven't been here for all of them. I've been here for a lot of them.
You have. You definitely have been. Appalachian Coal, Pittsburgh number 6 is still mine. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out, John. Well, thank you. Thank you. Anthracite. Anthracite is the hard coal. That's the good stuff. That's what my grandparents mined. I have a piece of anthracite in the back here.
Is that right?
I do, yeah.
It's hard coal. That's hard coal.
It's very, and it was clean burning too. It was not like the soft stuff.
Right.
But
thank you, Tom. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We wanna spend a minute here to stop that. I want to spend a minute and thank everybody that has been tuning in and inviting their friends. Our viewership has been going up, and we really appreciate that. I'm trying to build a retirement fund here, so yeah. Well, at some point, I'm not going to be able to drive. If my eyes get any worse, who knows what's going to happen? So we thank you so much.
We may be doing some Brutus Hollar marathons.
We may. Yes, we may. We may move out to the backyard one day. I'd like to do that. I'd really like to do that. But we thank you again, and we'll see you all again next week. And if you get a chance to get out and see some live music, please treat those musicians well. Why can't I say that?
Yeah, musicians
Biden.
Eat more carrots. That's good advice.
We thank you anyway. We say good night, and we'll see you next week. Thanks much.
Good night, everybody.